What's going on, you guys? Some of you may know me as Ashley. If you don't, I am Ashley. So nice to meet you. You guys, I am so excited for today's video. You have no idea, I can hardly contain myself. So I have been getting asked a lot lately about my makeup and how I do it and what I do. So I thought, why the heck not film a little video for you and let you know how I do my makeup. So I am very pale right now, as you can see. So I have no tan on my face. I just washed all my makeup off from earlier today. And yeah, sorry about that, got a little excited. Yeah, so I'm very pale, which means any makeup that I put on right now is going to be a lot more intense than normal. So I'm gonna go for a little bit more of a natural look, just so it doesn't get too crazy. And I'll try to match my face with the rest of my body because my face is always a little bit more pale than everything else. So I'm going to actually put my hair up first because I just got it done yesterday. And if, you know, if I get anything on it or it gets wet for any reason, yeah, it could be bad news. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tie my hair back out of my face. It just takes me a little while sometimes, and it's best if you get all of it. Just bring it straight up, especially if you have extensions, because they don't pull on your natural hair at all when it's right on top of your head. And if you go up high enough, the win-win here is it looks like you have a facelift. So look at that. It's pulling my glasses up. It's pulling my glasses up on the right side of my face only, so it doesn't look like I had a stroke or anything at all. These hair ties are great, by the way. All right, so another thing, when I take my glasses off, I can't see. You're blurry right now, the screen, nothing. So I'm gonna have to rely a little bit on instinct here to kind of get me through this video, but pretty simple makeup steps, nothing crazy. It should be easy. Let's jump right in, shall we? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my beauty light on here. It's just right up here in the front. A little bit of a reach, there we go. Just need to adjust my neck, there we go. All right, so who's excited? I am. First step, you always, so I washed my face already. I'm moisturized. So a lot of people do a primer. I don't normally do a primer, but today I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna use a primer. So a primer is, primer is very important because it goes on the bottom layer. It goes on the bottom layer of your skin. Not your skin, of your makeup. So you always want to make sure your primer is a clear color so it doesn't mess with the color of your makeup or anything like that. So this is a new Fenty Beauty primer. And I'm just gonna pull the lid off. There we go, okay, perfect. And I'm going to apply it all over the base of my face. And it looks a little darker than my skin tone right now, but it's okay because we're gonna rub it all in and it will just, it'll even out perfectly. So primer just goes on the very base layer. Like I said, it's really important to get it all evened out properly so your makeup really sets well. Yep, okay, I think that'll be good for the primer. So I'm just gonna rub that in a little bit because it just looks a tiny bit blotchy in some areas. Right on my forehead, yes. All right, cool deal, looks like we're all primed. We're all done there, yes. So now the next step is foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my foundation. Now this color I normally use when I have a spray tan. Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. The shade is way too dark for me right now, but since my primer had a little tint to it, that should help me out. So I normally put my foundation right onto a beauty blender. I've already wet my beauty blender. It's perfect. So I'm gonna just squirt a tiny bit on there. Just a small amount is best. This stuff really, a little goes a long way when it comes to makeup forever professional. So just go right in. I mean, it's no, so normally I just do small little pats, but you can smear it. And don't worry about your lips. Don't worry about getting it on your lips because we have a nice lip liner that we'll use later and we'll be able to blend all that out. So you just want to smear it, long smears across everywhere. Don't miss any areas. You don't want, you know, a semi-foundationed face. And I normally bring it down on the neck a little bit too because my neck doesn't match my face. And if you get all of your clothes, well, hopefully it's washable. So, okay. That looks great. Foundation done. Now we're gonna go for a little bit of under eye concealer. Oh, let me put the lid back on. That's always important. So under eye concealer, this is actually a full coverage moisturizer. So that is the wrong thing. Let me pick up something else here. Okay, my under eye concealer. This is Iconic London. It also doubles as a bronzing highlighter. So whereas most of the time you don't want to draw attention to your under eyes, this will actually create a sun-kissed glow right on the area where, right in this area, you know. I feel like highlighter moves up more and more these days. Normally it just goes on your cheekbone, but why not just draw all the attention to your eyes as you possibly can. So I'm gonna dunk it back in here. And I squeeze the little top actually, like a dropper. This is like a dropper top, so you squeeze it. Okay, and I'm gonna go on the other side, right here, in this area. Yep, excellent. See how it just adds? Wow, it's like a sun-kissed glow. And a teardrop. If it drips down your face, look. And promise I'm not, and just pat it in with your fingers. There we go, wow. I got a little extra there. We're just gonna bring it all across, kind of like tiger, you know, whiskers. Just smear it on. Yep, there we go. Moving on from the under eye concealer. Next I do, let's see, oh, we should set this. So some setting powder. This is actually a round container closer to my left hand. There it is. It is Air Spun by Coty. So you have to, oh, I love the way it smells. It smells so good. Oh, delicious. And it has a little, what is this called? Thing to apply it, but you have to kind of dump it out of the top or none of it gets on there. So I always dump some from the container into the lid. Usually just do a tiny little bit, but we may need some extra to really set this under eye concealer. Oh, no, a little bit all the way upside down. We're just gonna clank, 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 get it out. Yeah. Perfect, perfect, yep. And let's use the little pad here. Yep. You're gonna wanna just go right in on all those areas where you put on the under eye concealer. And you really don't need too much powder. This is a Laura Mercier dupe, but it costs $6 from Walmart. And it never hurts for the inside of your nose to be powdered as well. No pun intended there, guys. Really mean with makeup. Oh, sorry, I need to just get a little drink of water, I think. But, oh, beautifully set. Yes, it is. A little drink of water. Make sure you don't get any water on your face because you would hate to ruin the makeup you've just done. All right. So thankfully, everything here, a lot of it's waterproof, so it doesn't really come off. All right, guys. So now that we've set everything, we're gonna go ahead and go in with some bronzer to just kind of add some color to the cheeks. I have this amazing makeup palette from Tarte. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm. It is, the colors are very bold, let's just say. So I literally use the tiniest bit. Let me hold this up and show you. See, they're very pigmented and they're shimmery and they're ready to party, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna grab my brush here to my left. It's just a big brush there, yep. And I'm gonna pick this color here on the top. And yeah, that's a good one. Sometimes I combine the colors, you know, it's however I'm feeling that day. Just do a little brown with a little pink mix, and it gives it just a little bit of a golden tint. So I normally, right across my cheekbone, like, it's a little higher than I usually do, but as we're doing a little extra today, so we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, blot it out. This, you guys, I might go out tonight for real. I gotta get a little bit more. You wanna make sure you have equal amounts on your brush too, because, all right, let me just turn my head. Oh yeah, see? It really just shapes your cheekbones and your entire face. This side's good. I was always a little jealous of Ronald McDonald's cheeks. So I always like to do a little rosier of a cheek than most, but yeah. Cool, all right, bronzer's done. That looks great, doesn't it? So next, let's go to the eyes. I have this eyeshadow palette. It's called Too Faced Natural Matte, and I just got this in the mail as well. So, but you know what the funniest thing is? I so rarely do eyeshadow that, just a little, oh, it goes, I gotta turn it around, it goes up the other way. Nope. Another turn, the little heart pushes up, there we go. So I got this in BoxyCharm. I don't use eyeshadow enough to even have an eyeshadow brush, so I'm gonna have to use a little bit bigger of a brush and just do smaller strokes around the eyes. These are all browns, very natural colors. There's some darker shades in here, but we're really not gonna use those today. We're gonna go on the natural side. So we're not gonna use the far right of the palette. We're just going to go in here. Oh yeah, see, we'll barely be able to see this color, so that's perfect. This is called Lace Today. Oh, I'm sorry. Lace Teddy. All right, got some on the brush there, as you can see. That's actually very pigmented, just a little bit of a lighter color. So we'll go ahead and put that directly on my eyebrows. And you wanna make sure you bring it all the way up to your eyebrow though, so nothing gets, you know, missed. And it really helps edge the eyebrows out as well. Perfect. Get a little bit more of that same color. Excellent. This is really coming together well, you guys. I was nervous about this because I've never done a makeup tutorial before, but okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Normally don't talk when I do makeup either, so you will get some in your mouth at times and in your eyes. Okay. Perfect. I think just that one color right across the eyelid is going to do us well. But now I'm going to draw on my eyebrows before I add some finishing touches. So I'm going to use, this is lip liner, and what color is this? This is a bright pink eyebrow pencil, actually, that I got in my BoxyCharm. Actually never tried to use, you guys made a lot of comments about the pink waterline when I put it on my eye, but we're gonna draw in my eyebrows with it today and just kind of see what that does. Right along here is where we're gonna go. So don't want to overline the eyebrows too much, but they also don't have to be identical either. I guess it's like a sister-cousin type of situation. So when I don't have my glasses on, I can't really see that well. So these might not be, oh, I kind of messed the pencil up a little bit here. It's okay, I can still use it, I think. I'm gonna have to put it directly. Remember, they don't have to be sisters, just cousins. Distant cousins is actually okay as well. Whatever. And I heard through the grapevine that the unibrow is coming back in, so, you know. Oh, let me just get a little closer and look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so proud of myself. Cool. We're going to move on to eyeliner. So I have a brown and a blue. Maybe I should, a little bit to the right is the blue one, down the pencil. Perfect. I actually like the pink and blue contrast. I think it gives a really nice, you know, offset of colors. So for eyeliner, I'm just gonna put it right along my lash line here and swoop it out for a little bit of a wing. The further you go out, the more dramatic eye you will have, so that is good. And we're gonna go on the other side as well. Straight line is best, right across the lash line. And a little bit of a wing. Again, doesn't have to be a perfect match, but yeah, that's great. We did a good job there. All right, now, last, I think we're gonna put on some mascara, and then we're gonna finish with the lip. So I normally do a primer on my lashes, which is the white tube. I have two. Yes, two. So I prime my lashes. This just creates a fuller effect. So it's really important that you just coat your lashes really well with this one. Your eyelashes, these ones. I also used to curl my lashes, but I don't have any eyelash curler right now. I can't seem to find it, so that will also make a big difference. And if you comb it straight down your eyelid and onto the top of your cheekbone, then you will know for sure that you won't miss anything in between. And but unless you gotta keep your eye closed completely, because if you don't and you try to open it, it burns like hell. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side and not make the same mistake twice. So I'm gonna close my eye and go straight from my brow bone to my cheekbone. And if you also use that technique with your mascara, you brush up, you brush down, you don't miss any of it. It's gonna be really nice, a really nice full look. Okay, gotta just be careful to not get it in your eye, and I think I got a little bit of my hair in it as well, but that's okay. All right, now, orange tube of Lash Blast Volume. This is CoverGirl. This is Katy Perry's, she's like the sponsor for it or whatever. So, I love this mascara. It's my go-to, it's my favorite. It goes on really well. So we're gonna go ahead and just coat the first lashes we did. And flick up from the bottom, right there. If you can actually use your cheekbone as a launching pad. If you use it as a launching pad and it gives you a little something to go off of, you just go up and down like a little bouncy bounce, then you won't miss any of that there. We're just gonna set it right directly on top of my cheekbone. On the other side, and yep, I actually do have a little bit of my hair in the wand, so that's okay. It's actually, and make sure you do an equal amount of coats on both sides, because if not, it will be a little thicker on one side, and you want to make sure not to rub in your mascara either, because it will give you raccoon eyes. So, okay, the last thing we're gonna do, I think we've done pretty well here. I'm just gonna throw on a lip, and yeah. So I don't typically line my lips, I'm not very good at it. But this here Nude Sticks is in the shade let me see on the back. Waikiki. Waikiki Rose. This is a lip stain, actually, so it really, you don't have to line your lips because it doesn't matter, you won't see it anyway. This will stain over your lip liner. So we're just gonna get a generous amount on there and go, I have small lips, so all around this area is where we're gonna go. Kind of just rub it all the way around there. Oh, glorious. Okay, and we're gonna fill that in. Just get a little close up. It's okay. It's not a bad color. We're not gonna fill that in just because it's actually kind of a cool effect. There's just a huge circle around my lips. And then my lips. So it's like I have two sets. Hey. So, oh, this has been so much fun, you guys. Look at 20 minutes has passed. Time flew, didn't it? The last thing I'm gonna do, a setting spray. I think it's really important to set your makeup so it doesn't just wipe right off. Who would hate to lose this look? So I have a spray here, and I'm just gonna mist my face. This is actually not an actual setting spray, but it works as one, so I just pull the lid right off. And then I'm gonna go right on my face. This is a watermelon mist. Yes, but if you get less is more when it comes to setting spray, because if you spray too much, your shit's gonna run all the way down your face. I'll have a little drink of water if I'm done with the setting spray. And I'm super excited. So excited that I got to share this makeup look with you guys today. I couldn't be more happier with the result. Honestly, I'm super proud of myself. I'm sure you guys are as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. And I will be going out and trying to seduce my husband tonight with this look. So bye guys, thank you for watching.